you're happy and you know what, clap your hands.
Hey guys, this is Adrian. I'm Senior Marketing Manager here at Highlight, and today I want to talk to students out there, actually. I want to give some tips from my own experience. If you're a marketing student and you're looking to break into the industry, I have a few things to share with you. So the first thing that I find really important is that it is super helpful to start learning real-world skills now. Your education is fantastic. It's giving you a ton of information and a whole bunch of theoretical knowledge, and it's the foundation that you're going to need going forward into your career. But there's a whole bunch of tools that we use in the industry that are constantly changing that you should become familiar with because they're things you will be using in your everyday career. Things like Google Analytics and AdWords, basically any Google platform. In the digital world, Google is king, so anything you can learn about those systems now, there's tons of resources for you to dive into. So for Google, there's something called Google Academy. If you literally Google Google Academy, you'll find all the resources that you need to start learning how to use analytics, how to use AdWords, how to use the business listing platform. There's a ton of tools. Just dive into it, start figuring it out, start learning and getting an understanding, because it's definitely something that you will use in your career as a marketer that you're not necessarily going to be taught about or taught how to use when you're in school. The other one is Facebook. So most of us are familiar with Facebook. Facebook is not the only social platform, but for paid advertising, Facebook's ad platform is definitely one of the monsters, especially since they acquired Instagram, and now people are advertising through Instagram. So these are the types of tools and platforms that you want to familiarize yourself and learn how to use. Once again, there's a lot of resources. Facebook Blueprint is a course that you can take online for free to learn all about Facebook advertising and how to actually implement those types of strategies. I'm going to put links to these resources down below so that you guys can check them out. Again, it's just really good to get the practical skills under your belt and combine that with the theoretical knowledge and experience that you're getting in school. So the second thing I found really useful, and it's gonna sound cliche because you hear it all the time as a student, but it's networking and getting yourself out there and meeting people, getting involved. It's not enough today to stand out in a competitive job marketplace to just have finished your education. So what are some of the things that you can do for those extracurriculars that look really, really good to potential employers? For marketing students or for any business student, one is competitions. So chances are you have business case competitions or student groups that are involved in competitions. I learned presentation skills, I learned how to work under pressure, I learned how to be able to speak in front of an audience. All of these things I found really, really useful and helpful. All right, my last tip is going to be when you're going out and you're talking to those future employers, and you've probably heard this before, so it's not new information, but as a person who's now on the other side of the table looking through resumes and looking at people to hire, it's really important that you not only highlight your skill set and what you can do and what you can bring to the table, but position it as how that is going to help the company. If I am your interviewer or I am your potential employer, how are you going to help me? What are my needs? What do we learn as marketing students? Who's our audience? How do we speak to our audience? What is the needs of the target audience, and how can we position our product or service to show that it's going to fulfill those needs? Do the same thing in a job interview. What do I need from you? What does the position require? How is the company going to benefit? How are you going to fill those gaps? Instead of focusing on, I can do this, ask questions. Ask what the company needs. Ask what they want from that position. And then tell them how you think you can fill that role. Okay guys, I hope you found that helpful. If there's anything else you'd like to know more about, if you have any questions, if you want to reach out to me directly, just comment down below and let's connect. I'm totally stoked to be available in any way that you might find helpful. So if you've got questions, let me know, and thanks so much for watching. This series was filmed at Highlight Creative Group Studio in Kelowna, British Columbia, and is made with the help of our creative team. If you like this video, subscribe to the channel and check us out at highlight.com.